Hey, what's up? Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. My apologies for the delay. It is 8:03. I appreciate you all for hanging in there and waiting on me. Good evening. What's up? Welcome in. It is Thursday. Now, I'm going to let you guys know I was having some technical difficulties. That's a little bit of what took me so long to get started. But we are going to keep going and hope things catch up properly like they need to. And you guys are hearing me well. All right, all right. Thank you. Good evening. What's up, everybody? I'm Donna. Welcome in. Welcome to the Real Life Relationship Growth Platform. I am glad you guys are here. I hope you guys had a super week, a good week. Um, if you did not thus far, my apologies. I pray that it gets better for you and your weekend will be fabulous. Pray that your weekend will be fabulous. Okay. All right. So, let me start out, normally how I do. We're live everywhere. Thank you all in the background. So, hey, what's up? I'm Donna. I'm the creator of the Real Life Relationship Growth Platform. We do this every Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unless there's something going on and I have somewhere to be, family obligations, emergency stuff like that. Other than that, we are here every Thursday with some wonderful topics to discuss with you all and to learn from one another and to grow. That's what it's about. So, this is a criteria for you to be a part of this family on the Real Life Relationship Growth. You have to be single, dating, courting, engaged, married, divorced, or widower. That is the criteria, sorry, for you to be a part of this family. I can guarantee if you're in the ages of 21 and up, at least, that one of those categories fits you. One of those fits you. So, um, gotta say this, always like to say this, I always have to say this. I am not a relationship expert. I'm just a black woman in this world, living this life, doing the damn thing, and enjoying myself in the process. I have had some ups in life, still have lots of ups, lots of highs, and I praise God for that. I have had some lows in life. I have had some things that have gotten me down, that have almost broken me, almost broken me. I've had some things that just weren't pleasurable, that I did not desire and did not want. That's life. That's all of us. But I've learned to take those things and stack them up, build them up, put them where they belong, put them where they need to be, and use them as necessary. Those bad things, those lows, those are life lessons learned, which means I got to keep them in my pocket sometimes. But then I'm learning that some of them I got to throw away and I can't look back on at all, at all. So when you learn better, you do better. So thank you, God, for the positives. Thank you for everyone who has poured into me and tried to teach me something and has taught me something. Has been a part of my life. And thank you for those who didn't need to be there and aren't there now. Because again, everybody that comes in your life is sometimes there for a season, sometimes forever. And I think everybody is forever, to be honest. I don't do enemies. I don't do blocking and cutting people off. Even if we're not in a good space or good place, we can still be cordial when we see one another. I just believe that. I think it's too much wasted energy on other things. So there it is. All right, let me bring my people in. Let me bring my people in so we can get started with this thing tonight. And we'll let y'all know the topic in just a minute. My girl Corey B. What's up, Corey? Can't hear you, babe.
Hey, how are you? Wait a minute. What's going on?
There it is. There it is. I'm good, sis. How was your day?
It was long, but I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be
Yeah,
here.
yeah. We chatted a little bit earlier and she was telling me about her day and woo woo, woo woo. So I
Nonstop.
am grateful that you are here, sis. Considering all things, busy, busy, busy. we're rounding out the end of the school year, and that's one of the things. That's one of the things that's going on. We in Georgia, because Corey is not in Georgia, but we in Georgia have pretty much we've pretty much wrapped it up. We
Yep.
have
We
wrapped
are
it up out
still
here.
dancing up here.
Yeah. We pretty much wrapped it up out here. So, let me go ahead and keep it going. Keep it going. Got my right, need my left. My homeboy, my dude, Mr. Tony Fontana.
Hey Donna. Hey Donna. Hey
Hey.
Corey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great.
Good.
All
How are you
right.
ladies? I'm
Mark.
coming I'm coming to see you, Corey, tomorrow.
When? That okay. So whereabouts? Because I remember you said you were coming up in the area.
I'm flying into BWI tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
What time you get to BWI?
Sorry, short notice.
No, that's fine. What time you get on in?
I'll be spending a couple of days in York, Pennsylvania, and then
Oh, okay.
coming back from my granddaughter's high school graduation.
Okay. Okay.
So, King is not with us right now. I'm not sure if King is going to make it in with us tonight. Um, Hopefully he does, but if not, he left a message for us, because we all want to continue to play a part in this thing called real life relationship growth. Um, we love the fact that there are, excuse me, love the fact that there, y'all see, we got a rainbow tribe. And that rainbow tribe just does not just consist of color, it consists of gender as well, which is so very important, so very important. So I love it that the brothers are here and they take part. We have a whole group actually, that I do a group text every week, and there are people there that are involved, behind the scenes, because they can't always make it in to be with us, but they're always there sending their love and their suggestions and their thoughts, and we appreciate that. What's up, Mr. Greg? Hello, sir. Hello, sir. The newly, dang, I was going to say the newly Mr. and Mrs., but it's not that yet. Almost. I'm jumping the gun. I'm jumping the gun. 'Cause I'm too excited. But what's up, Greg? What's up, my brother from another? Ah, so, Greg, thank you for being here. I see there are people that are in the chat, and I can't quite see who that is, but it says right now about 9, 10 people. So, thank you for joining us. If you are on YouTube, do us the wonderful favor of, I'm sorry, if you are on Facebook, do us the wonderful favor of going over to YouTube, please. If you have yet to subscribe to the Real Life Relationship Growth channel, please do that for me so you can join us every Thursday, or you can, sometimes when we binge watching, you can watch some live, some discussions, because you can still comment on those discussions and they'll come through, and I'll see those, and we can still kind of conversate on things if you actually missed it when it aired live, because we're live. um so if you could go over to YouTube, if you're on Facebook, please, um go over to YouTube. Is the link there for them in the chat? Corey, could you put the link in the chat, please, for YouTube, to go over to YouTube? Hey, sis. Hey, sis. Yeah, let's talk about it. Look, she already saying it. Claudia is ready. So let's put our topic up tonight. Our topic tonight is, there's something about intimacy. There's something about intimacy. So, of course, y'all know there are a plethora of topics to talk about and to discuss, right? Because we're forever learning. We're forever learning. That's what's going on. And um, I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I woke up this morning, we did not have a topic. I was in the chat with the group and I was like, hey, because yesterday got away from me. I had a lot going on yesterday, and it got away from me. Didn't do the commercial or anything, but I had a chance to knock it out real quick and put it up. So hopefully you guys know, if you don't see a commercial or whatever, still kind of check in. But you'll get something. So thanks for being here. But there's something about intimacy. So this topic just popped up in my head probably around 10 o'clock. And I was like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So send a message to my crew. And of course, they are always ready. So there's something about intimacy. So I want to start out, you guys, I want to start this thing out. I always like for everybody to kind of, give their thoughts and get comfortable when we start flowing. So let me ask, okay, let me get my girl in, better late than never.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, Stacy.
Hey,
Hey,
how are
in
you?
the house.
I'm good.
Good. Did you have a good day?
Long.
These long days, boy.
Mhm.
All right, but thank God we are here. So, um, there's something about intimacy. Something about intimacy. So I like to start out this way. Um, when you hear the word intimacy, Corey, uh, just in a short snippet, tell me what comes to mind when you hear the word intimacy.
What comes to mind when I hear the word intimacy? Um, Cuddling. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Okay, okay.
Inside jokes.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Cuddly inside jokes. I love that. All right, Tony, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the word intimacy?
When I hear the word intimacy, I think of closeness.
Okay,
Being
okay,
close.
all right, all right. Miss Stacy, what about you? When you hear the word intimacy, what's the first thing that pops into mind?
Connection.
Connection. Nice, nice. Okay,
Very nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. When I hear the word intimacy, when I see the word intimacy, I automatically think of fun. Like I love having fun and laughing and joking and being silly or whatever with my partner. That to me feels like some good intimacy. Good
Mm.
intimacy. Yeah, good intimacy. So y'all do me a favor, put in the chat when you hear the word intimacy, what comes to mind for you? What comes to mind for you? Claudette put it looks like a definition, short of a definition, and then her thoughts. So I'm gonna pop this up um, and see what she said. Corey, can you read that, please?
So, intimacy is a noun. It means close, familiar reality or friendship. The intimacy between a husband and a wife, a private, cozy atmosphere. The room had, I'm sorry, and I guess this is a sentence that they give you at the end. The room
Okay,
had a peaceful sense of intimacy about it.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. Thanks, sis. Thanks, sis. So yeah, y'all type in the chat. I put two words together. Y'all type in the chat what intimacy means to you. When you hear the word intimacy, what comes to you? Um, and as we wait for them to do that, we're gonna kind of kick this thing off. So, Tony, I always ask everybody to kind of take a different part of the discussion. Main reason, so I don't want to be the only one talking all the time. And second reason, I am here to learn. I am here to learn. So, I asked Tony to kind of talk about what intimacy is. What intimacy is. So, Tony, um, can you kick this off and tell us what intimacy is? That looks
Yes,
like.
I will be glad to. So, of course, if you Google intimacy or look it up online, you're going to come up, you're going to just see a whole bunch of stuff. But this is what resonated with me. Intimacy is a state of close, familiar, and affectionate connection with another person. It is built on mutual vulnerability, trust, and deep understanding. While often associated with romance or sex, true intimacy encompasses several layers of human connection. Now, I'm going to share core dimensions of intimacy, but Donna has a chart that she's going to be putting up, and she's going to show you just so many more possibilities. But the four core dimensions I have are: first, emotional intimacy, the ability to share your truest feelings, deepest fears, and rawest vulnerabilities safely, knowing you will be understood and accepted. The second is spiritual intimacy. Some individuals call this mental intimacy, connecting over shared values, deep conversations, and an alignment of worldviews or spiritual beliefs. Third core dimension is financial intimacy. Financial intimacy is the shared state of trust, transparency, and emotional safety between partners regarding their money, debts, goals, and financial habits. And then the fourth core dimension, which is typically what folks will think of when they think of intimacy, is physical intimacy, which can be non-sexual and sexual forms of physical closeness, such as hugging, holding hands, cuddling, we heard that earlier, and sexual intercourse.
Okay. Yeah, and like Tony said, I found a chart, and it spans wide. It spans. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that chart up. Um, I'm gonna put that chart up. And Stacy, can you kind of read down, um, not necessarily the full of the definitions of each, but the different types?
Okay. The types of intimacy is emotional intimacy, physical intimacy, intellectual intimacy, spiritual intimacy, experimental intimacy, nervous system intimacy, creative intimacy, silence intimacy, conflict, play. I can't see number 11. Is it witness?
Witness.
Is it witness?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It says witness. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Some of these are very different, but as I'm looking at the definitions of them, like nervous system intimacy. Wow.
That's the first one. My eyes went to that one.
Did it? Why you think your eyes went to that one first?
Because we're so big on if it doesn't bring me peace. If it doesn't bring me peace, if it starts to mess with my nervous system. But sometimes if it messes with your nervous system, it can be a good thing too. Because I know if I'm really crushing on somebody, I can get nervous too.
Right.
And so if they come around, my heart may skip a beat.
A little pitter patter.
That's a good nervous. And then if you're like uncertain about something, or if they're feeling some type of way, and by you all having this close intimacy, you can feel each other's vibes. You can get nervous off of an expectation of something.
Yeah. Okay. So, nervous system intimacy. Can you read what that says? Like how they define that?
Attuning to subtle body cues, energy, and emotional rhythms.
Wow.
So I have some friends that are into frequency. And so I think that might fit in that intimacy. They're big on understanding someone's frequency and
Mm-hmm.
vibe. We use the term vibe. We're vibing, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that fall under that intimacy?
Okay. I believe it. I believe it would.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put this back.
Yeah.
Everything's moving a little delayed. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
A little bit
Um.
of old school, information there. I don't know if people use vibing anymore, but
Got that vibe.
Yeah, people do. Ooh,
Yeah. You
Right.
think people more say energy now, or energy
people
will be
still say
vibe? You
vibe.
think?
They
People
still
still
say
say
vibe.
Yeah, I think
vibe.
people still say vibe. Yeah. Yeah, people still say vibe. I like the creative intimacy. That the creative and the play. The creative and the play stood out to me. That play intimacy, dropping the personas to laugh, be silly, and play like children. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love
Mhm.
that one. I love being able to just be a girl, with my man. I like that one. I like that one. Corey, you see
I
one that
feel like okay.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, you was gonna ask a
Go ahead,
question.
Stace.
You was gonna ask a question to
No, I
Corey.
was gonna ask her to. Yeah, I'm just asking everybody. Does one that wasn't the core that Tony read? Which one stands out that maybe you weren't familiar with, you never heard? Which one
Mhm.
stands out? And y'all in the
Well,
chat, let us know which one stands out.
I like number 9 and number 7 together. I like
Creative
those
intimacy and
together.
content.
yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
That's a nice combination.
Mhm.
Oh, that is. That is. Okay, Stace. That is a good combo. What you think, Corey?
I like what Stacy did. So I never knew there were this many types of intimacy. I knew that you can get a closeness. When you think about it, you can get close to someone these ways, but I'd never heard of these before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Ex-
new. They're
Yeah,
most of them are new to
yeah,
me too.
me either.
and it's
Now
because
I would put creative intimacy. I like 7 and 11 together
I wish I
because
could see 11. I can't.
well, I'm going to read 11 for you. Witness
Okay.
intimacy is honoring who your partner is becoming by supporting their inner journey and growth.
hmm,
And then creative
Ooh.
intimacy, of course, is
Read that
building
again,
or
Tony.
witness
Yeah.
intimacy, honoring who your partner is becoming by supporting their inner journey and growth. So to me, that tells
I
me,
like that one.
don't be afraid of who your partner is. Embrace who they are presently,
hmm.
and then also
Hmm.
in who they are becoming by supporting them.
I see how that goes with 7 though, because if you're becoming someone new and you're along with the ride and you're supporting this person on their journey, that's going to take you into creativity, into the creative
Yep.
intimacy because you're building
Yeah.
something together. They're not
Correct.
arriving by themselves because y'all
Hmm.
are an item. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yep.
But I
Yeah.
think the
All
point the
right.
point is there's connection. It's
Mhm.
not like they're in separate.
Mhm.
They have connections with each
Hmm.
other, and I want to bring out that um, some people believe, because normally we think of physical intimacy,
Hmm.
but some people have brought this up to me that actually to have really good physical intimacy, there's some steps that need to be taking place. And I think what happens is sometimes we jump into the physical because it's probably the most um, the
It's
one that
Prevalent.
easy.
we know the most about. Okay, it's the most natural, right? But then
Hmm.
you run into couples saying, well, he's not emotionally, he's what is it? What
Emotionally unavailable.
yeah, he's emotionally unavailable.
Emotional intelligent.
And now the big term is emotional intelligence. He doesn't have any
Right.
emotional intelligence. And so I think that if we jump the gun on some of these and we don't really make the connections, we're going to lose out. We're going to lose out on ultimate intimacy.
Mm. Mm. I agree. I agree. That's good stuff, y'all. That is good stuff. Y'all coming out the gate tonight. That is good stuff. Um, hmm.
Number 3 is also a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Intellectual. Yeah. 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 There are definitely some people that's their connection. That's their turn on.
The
Being
stimulant.
yeah, being stimulated intellectually. Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at silence intimacy, being comfortable sharing space without any doing, simply being. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not always trying to do or be in your significant other's face, and you can be in the same place in the same space and still good, just because we're not talking to each other in the moment and we're not doing whatever, we're simply just being in the same space. Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
yeah,
that.
because I like I call it let's ceiling ceiling watch. Just watch the ceiling. You just do absolutely nothing together and just enjoy the nothingness.
Just be.
My dad had us saying that whenever we were as kids, we would be like, "Come on, Dad, what are we going to do today? What are we going to do this weekend? What are we going to do?" And he would come out the box and say, "We just going to sit in the room and look at each other." And we would just start freaking out. What? That's crazy. We're not going to do that. We need to do something. And now I realize the light bulb just came on after 66 years. That's what he mean. That's what he meant.
That's what he
Because
meant. That's what he meant.
if you notice that during COVID, when everybody was stuck inside and had nothing
Mm-hmm.
to do, that's when that's when those relationships were tested the most.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Yep.
So the truth came out. Did you really have intimacy, or like were you freaking out? Like, oh my God, I gotta spend all this time with you. I don't know if I really like everything about you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta like each other.
Yeah.
I like each other. They said that was
I
the
have.
highest rates of divorce.
Yeah. Yeah. When people really realize we have to really spend time with each other,
Mm-hmm.
we have no choice. How compatible are we, or how much do I really care about it? Yeah, things like that will test. I have so many videos tonight that I uploaded, and I know we won't get to all of them, but just in that one, the silent intimacy, I'll just kind of explain it. This particular video, they were talking about that, the couple just sitting facing one another,
Mm,
and this was a kind of just staring to each other's eyes for a certain
Mm-hmm.
amount of time, um, and just building on that, for a while. And it said couples that do this tend to be closer to one another. They give each other more time and understanding, because if I'm sitting there looking in your eyes for 10, 15 minutes, you know, between blinks or whatever, what's going through my head at that time? Like, I love exercises like that. I'm trying to think, where is he? Where, his highs, his lows, how's he feeling right now? And then the chest to chest where you feel each other's heartbeats, and
mm,
yeah, those
mm.
things, I think those are really cool. I think those are really cool. So
And
I
my
think
my my questions would be the total opposite. What is he thinking of me right now?
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, but it's still taking that moment to really, that's all you're doing in that moment, and it can bring up good conversation afterwards. But meanwhile, this is silence. We may have some soft music playing, but it's silent. It's silent. I'm gonna post these videos on the page and on my stories when we're done tonight. Because, like I said, I went down a rabbit hole. I said, let me get out of this. Let me get out of this. The one I think could be the most challenging, because obviously it has this word in it. Number 9, conflict intimacy.
Mm.
Choosing to work through tension with respect, honesty, and clarity. I'm going to backtrack and say that is my favorite one. That is my all time. I have to, now that I've read it, that's my favorite one. Because for me, if we can be upset with each other, if we can be at odds and you still talk sweet to me, and you still look at me and you still pat me on my behind when I walk by, and I'm ready to give you the world. That to me is beyond saying, you know what, I've pushed past where I was, what I was thinking, what I was upset about, to see that I love this woman or I love
Mhm.
this man, and so my intimacy gonna be conflict intimacy. I love that one. I love that one.
Because at the end of the day, it is a choice.
It is. It is.
A choice.
It most definitely is. It most definitely is. Let me play this video. I will play this one. Do do do. This one, I believe. Let's play this one.
And it's not just a men and women thing. I think the problem is that most people do not understand what intimacy is. What y'all are talking about, we're talking about intimacy before we're talking about penetrative sex. We're talking about there, because even in text messages and conversations before that, we're looking at intellectual intimacy. How are you stroking this person's mind? We're looking at emotional intimacy. How are you making them feel safe? How are you making them feel loved and respected? We're looking at all of those forms. Spiritual intimacy as well. How are you bringing up their spirits when they're low, when they're depressed and things like that? That's what we're looking for before the sex. Most people have not really seen that unless you come from a very healthy household where you have seen your parents love on each other. You've seen your grandparents love on each other, and you've seen this actively. But most times, because of society and the way that it's gone, we've seen everything else, and we just look and say the sex, eating the and everything else. That's what we're supposed to do to show intimacy. But intimacy and sex are completely two different things.
Absolutely.
Now,
Right. I like
can
that.
can I speak to that though? Like I rock with that, but I'll settle for I'ma suck the shit out of that when you get home. Like I rock with what you saying.
That's head, ain't it? That's intellectual intimacy.
Serious.
That's intellectual.
Yeah, that was the man. That was the man response.
Yeah.
But that was powerful. And so I would like to add this.
Mm-hmm.
I think she probably said it later on, but you don't really know what sex is until you check all those other boxes. You check all those other boxes and you're gonna see just a whole nother dimension to that physical intimacy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Because I mean, we're not gonna act like sex isn't a part of intimacy.
Right.
I think sometimes the focal point is don't think physical, don't think physical. But sometimes it is just physical. It is just physical. But like you were saying, Tony, like she was saying in the video, and I don't know any videos that really didn't tap into that. It's necessary to have all of that together. I mean, it's a trifecta.
Right. Right.
It's a trifecta to have all three. Yeah, when you get to that
And
physical part,
it's all connected. It's all connected.
it's all connected. It's all connected. Um.
And then
hmm
and then after those 15 minutes that y'all done stared at each other,
Yeah. Exactly. 'Cause I'm looking at you like I'm feeling the energy and the everything, and
the
most
frequency,
definitely,
right? It's exchanging.
yeah, most definitely we about to change energy. Most definitely. Yes. But I think this is really important when your partner cannot physically perform, when your partner may be ill, when they may have some type of disability, some type of, I think is very important, because if we just think physical when we think intimacy, we're gonna miss a lot of stuff in our person. We're
Hmm.
gonna miss a lot of stuff in our person, and it's very, very possible that we never know how life will turn. We never know how life will turn. An accident happens, and your partner can't physically perform ever again. Like, where's that focus? Like, we have our needs and our desires and our wants and all of that, but if we tap into all those other things, and it's a constant growth though. It's not the beginning. Come on, Stacy. This takes work and time. This takes work and time. What you got, Stacy?
Nothing. I was gonna be silly, but nothing.
He's gonna be silly.
I think you should be silly
I
I
while
think
think you should
Stacy's
be silly
while
too.
Stacy's
I
while
second
Stacy's
that.
getting ready. While Stacy's getting ready to talk about her silliness, which I want to hear actually.
No.
I
I
do
got to
too.
test. I got an
Type it in the
intimacy.
chat, Stacy. Type it in the private chat.
I got an intimacy test for you guys.
Okay.
I happen to be. I might be rare, but I happen to be one of those guys that likes to hold hands. I like to hold hands,
Uh-oh. Look how she's
but
smiling.
in the past, in the past, I've held hands with ladies while you're walking, but it just doesn't work. It's like you can't get into sync. You're holding hands, but it don't feel right
Okay.
because you can't sync up. Like your steps are off, you're on the wrong feet, and you're walking, and eventually what happens is you stop holding hands because it's too crazy.
It's too
It's
much
not
work.
flowing right.
Tony.
Yeah.
So ladies, make sure you walk and hold hands with the guy you want to be with. And if it don't feel right, you might want to rethink it.
That's a test, huh? Let's see if we can hold hands and be in rhythm. Oh, yeah, yeah, holding hands. That's definitely physical. I'm big on physical touch, so if you gonna hold my hand, that's another point for you.
And see, that's interesting because I'm not
Mm-mm.
my hand is sweating. Get off me! Stop you!
My
The
whole
Holy
body's sweating.
Stop!
Stop.
Right, stop! Hold! Don't touch me! Like let's just be. I mean, we're together. Let's just be together. Interestingly enough,
I
I'm
love
engaged
it.
to a person who, when he walks, his hand goes out, something goes out. I'm supposed to go ahead and reach and grab. And I'm all right. Like, I'm good with it. My hands aren't sweaty.
Because it works.
We're in step. Right, right. And I'm telling you, he is the human torch. Listen, stand next to him. You're just going to feel all this heat. You're going to think he's having a hot flash. No, it's him. He's just hot. But it works.
He
Yeah.
hot, or is he hot?
Oh, honey, look, he both for me. But like, and he likes to cuddle. He's a physical touch person,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm
That's a
getting
work
used to
on for
this.
me.
Like this is,
So you're learning. You're learning.
Yeah. Yeah.
but
'Cause
it works. It works.
it works. I love it. I love it.
So Tony, you
Ooh,
passed your test.
I love it. All right, Mr. Greg, you batting 10 for 10. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have to reiterate something in this moment. Corey said, "Don't touch me. Don't get off. Like I'm good." To okay, your hand is out. You're reaching. I'll hold it. It's hot. My baby is hot, but okay, okay. I love it. I love it. Cause she literally said the opposite. Like, but until this man poured into her, the intimacy levels just built. Now the things that he wants to do and he likes and the things that he enjoys and showing her attention, she loves receiving it. And go on, y'all.
Without losing myself. I think that's the biggest part of it.
Come
Enjoying
on.
and wanting to make the other person happy without losing yourself. Because then that's a whole, I feel like that's a whole type of intimacy that you lose with yourself.
Dog, that wasn't even on the list.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
You're right, Corey. You're right, because when you look at when relationships end up not working, right? What is the first thing some people say? I lost myself.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Yep.
So Donna, put that chart back
Right
up.
on that.
Put that
Okay.
chart back up, because this is important. Because
Okay.
I think we're missing sometimes this intimacy, and we mentioned it, but we didn't really talk too much about it. So, where is it? Witness intimacy, right? Honoring who your partner is becoming, and I'd like to add who they are. And we talked last week about. I made the comment. You got to like the cake, because if you just like the frosting, eventually, you're gonna have licked all that frosting off, and then you're gonna be left with cake.
And where are you?
And you don't where are you gonna be? So
And where are you?
got to let the person be who they are, and then as you become intimate with each other and learn your person, then you find out that there's so much more than just who you are. There's so much more than just who you are, because now you have this other person to share who you are with, and they accept you. They accept you as who you are. I mean, that's ultimate intimacy.
Yeah. And it can also be for you, Corey, number 5, because you was like, don't touch me. But you start doing things together that created beautiful memories and emotions. Now you like the Human Torch.
Yes. Right. You like, it's hot, but it's my kind of hot.
Flame on. Flame on.
He said flame on. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I put your quote in there. I paraphrased you, Tony. In the chat, I put eat the cake. I was gonna say anime.
Eat cake.
Eat the cake.
Yeah,
another new saying from
that gives it a whole
real
different
life
meaning.
relationship growth.
Mm-hmm.
Eat the cake.
Eat the cake.
Eat the cake.
Yeah, I'm definitely a cake eater.
I wonder where this is going.
Hey, so now I can be silly, right? Like, I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Exactly. I've been waiting.
We're waiting for it. Come on, Stacey. What was you gonna say?
I was like, even though if you was like through sickness and you get sick, you get a car accident, something can happen, you could be paralyzed all the way down, as long as that work.
Hey!
You can eat the cake.
Eat the cake. Eat the cake into something. Eat the cake has so many parts too. Kevin.
Lord have mercy.
Kevin drooling.
Kevin got issues and no answers. Like
it is, Kevin.
I think Kevin's saying he's a cake eater.
I think that's what he's saying. Kevin, I texted you earlier. I gave you ample time to prepare your studio. I texted
As
him
long as
earlier
he's
to
been
see
with
if he
you,
was.
he should have a
Huh?
studio. As long as he's been with you, he should have a studio. Kevin.
Right, right,
Mm.
right. But I
Mm,
text you so you
yeah.
could you had time to prepare.
Yep. Hail to the
Mm-hmm.
eaters.
Hell to the eaters. All right, all right. So our next, the next part we're going to talk about, the next thing, Miss Corey B. I asked Corey to talk about the effects of the lack of intimacy.
Mm.
Lack of intimacy. Um, ooh, lack. Computer
Okay.
problems. Okay, babe, I understand. So, Miss Corey, what you got for us? What does it look like? What's the effects of a lack
It's
of
scary.
intimacy?
It's scary.
Mhm.
We don't want to be
Mm.
on this side. So I'm just going to quickly read something I found online. Yeah, you want to be on this side. It says, so the lack of intimacy in a relationship can basically, it's the greatest threat to a relationship. This is why many marriages end. But you can stay together. But here's the issue. It comes at the expense of happiness, well-being, and overall fulfillment. If you've ever had a horrible job or a
Mm.
job you hated, compare it to that. Maybe you still love the person, right? But imagine you day in, day out, you wake up next to this person. You go to sleep next to this person. You cook for or eat with this person, and there's no intimacy. Like
Mm.
that to me, that's a sad existence. You're
Yeah.
here tethered to somebody, and there's none of the there's 11 types of intimacy, and y'all ain't got one, not now one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man.
So
Ooh.
it's caused by disconnection. Now, here's what this says: stress, busy lives, poor communication, unresolved issues, or personal struggles can all create emotional distance and inhibit closeness. Any one of those things can be a problem. And oftentimes, many of us are not as great as communicators as we thought, coupled
Mm.
with stress or an imbalance, like the work life balance isn't in tune or balanced with your other person. Maybe you work days and they work nights. You barely see each other, and then when you do, you're tired. You're not there's What are you doing? You have to actively make an effort to stay closer. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if the lack of intimacy has become a persistent problem and it hasn't been addressed, it's likely to get worse, resulting in everything from a sexless relationship to deep resentment to ongoing communication issues. Because if we're not connected and there's nothing there, you become a stranger. I don't want to
Yeah.
talk to a stranger
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
this
What
point.
are we here for?
Yeah, we start making moves to separate, or we start cheating, or there's a whole lot of problems. It creates trust issues. I'm trying to get through this really quickly.
Mm.
Um, unresolved conflicts, mismatched schedules, dealing with compounding stress. Well, all the stuff I talked about before, mismatched sexual desires and sexual dysfunction. All of these things can contribute to the lack of intimacy or can cause the lack of
Oh,
intimacy.
yeah.
When I'm looking at it, it's almost like the lack of intimacy can be the result of any of these things or the cause of these things. But it's something you just carefully have to guard yourself and your relationship from. So we have to make
Mm-hmm.
we have to make a consistent effort. Was it concerted effort? I think the
Mm-hmm.
word
Mm-hmm.
concerted effort
Conservative.
to make sure we are
Yep.
close with each other, with our person. So that means make time for date nights, make time for those freaky text messages throughout the day while they're at work. Make those flashy phone calls, and I'm talking about you get on Google Meet and flash a little something. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
when they're in the middle of a meeting, send you a dirty text to that person. Um, walk by, smack their behind, something. Do something.
Mm-hmm.
Intentionally
Something.
think about how you can make that person. I don't know. Do it in a game form. See if you can get a reaction from the person. You know, a good one. You know,
Yeah.
but keep
Yeah.
them engaged. You know who you got. You know what they like. You liked it too. So keep it going and make sure you make time for them. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Kevin said,
Effects. Hand cramps.
Really?
Seriously
Really?
though, it
Yeah.
creates different distance and eventually disconnection. Can become one. Being that individualistic.
can't become one being that individualistic. So what came to my mind when Corey was talking was some people feel like I got this. My levels of intimacy, he's satisfied, she's satisfied. But if your partner is telling you all the time or different times, you just kind of reading the room or reading the expression, that ain't it. Because sometimes we think we got this thing. I'm good. I'm good with mine. I know what I'm doing. But what came to my mind, Corey, was the effects of a lack of intimacy. Also, the effects of not listening and learning your person. And you're doing things that really is not intimate to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even what they like.
At
That's
that
not
point,
even
it's
what they
self-love.
like. So
You know
yeah,
what you
there's
do.
another.
You're doing what you want to do. But there's one more I want to put, and I want to read this so I don't get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Problems with depression, anxiety, or other mental health symptoms can affect everything from self-esteem to motivation to physical energy. So if you're struggling with emotional well-being, you might pull away from your partner. It's also common to lose interest in sex or intimacy as a whole. And then it says, oh, go ahead, Rain. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was looking over here, Tony. I'm sorry.
And then the article says, and it spaces everything out to make this one point. It says, let's be clear. Mental health issues are not your fault. So what I would say is, if you're in a relationship with somebody and there is a turn, yes, you might have some issues with intimacy. But that's when you pay attention to your partner and y'all work on getting help. If you're not taking care of yourself, your relationship could suffer too. Reach out to get support.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's right.
And can I
That's right.
Can I say something too?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we always bring it back to this, but communication is the key to everything. And I feel like, you know, whether you're in a relationship or married, I feel like you should do like weekly check-ins with each other. So, you know, how sometimes, you know, people hold stuff in and, you know, it could be this small, then they held it in, that was this big, and then they just explode. But if you're doing like the weekly check-ins, hey, is it something that I did that I didn't know that I did to you that you want to discuss?
Right. And agree within those check-ins, it's not a time to respond out of emotion, being offended. This is the moment that you've agreed to listen to how I feel. So that's good.
Right.
I have to play this video, and it goes in line with the conflict part. The lack of. I saw it earlier in we. let me just play this one, y'all.
Some women have never actually been touched. They have been consumed like cigarettes, like liquor, like something men reach for when they are lonely enough to confuse hunger with intimacy, that one day they may lie beneath somebody who swears they love them, while feeling absolutely nowhere inside themselves. So she performs the little sounds, the arched spine, the performance of pleasure so convincing, even she starts questioning whether her own body belongs to her anymore. Smile through it, Soften through it, endure through it, even when her spirit is recoiling like burnt skin. And she knew, God, she knew. The way women slowly evacuate themselves from their own body just to survive being desired by people who do not know how to hold anything gently. Some women have kissed men they were afraid of disappointing more than they were excited to touch. There are women walking around carrying sex inside them like a haunting. But because every yes was dragged out of them by guilt, pressure, fear of abandonment, or the exhausting ache of wanting to be chosen so badly they mistook surrender for love. You men touch women like thieves trying not to wake the house. Quick, hungry, careless, wanting access to the body without earning entrance to the person living inside it. Women feel that. God, they feel that. Real intimacy does not make her feel borrowed. It does not require her nervous system to survive what her mouth technically agreed to. Real intimacy feels like being approached slowly enough that the soul has time to arrive before the skin does. But this world taught women to confuse being craved with being cherished. One makes a woman feel hunted. The other makes her soul no longer feel the need to leave the room to survive being touched.
Wow.
That's definitely going to have to be a. You ladies are going to have to expand on that.
I saw that video
I saw that
earlier.
too.
That's powerful, man.
Yeah.
Man, is that powerful. Let me say this. It definitely honed in and focused on the ladies. But when we're talking about lack of intimacy, we don't want to give the impression that we're saying that this is only a male issue, that men lack intimacy. Women lack intimacy as well. The video that I was going to play for the men, I'm just going to post because they tend to be a little bit long. So I'll post them. I'll post them on the page. But Tony, you said expound.
No, what I mean is that you're going to have a whole
Show.
series, show, 2-part, 3-part, 4-part, just on that.
Just on that.
Because there's so many powerful pieces to that. And I'm just gonna, I'm one man, but what I'm gonna say is, if there are men out there, I might not even call it, if there are males out there that ascribe to some of that, they're missing, they're just totally missing out on the blessing of a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
And
a woman, you can give so much more. She's talking about, when I heard the word, first word out of her mouth was touch.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't think men know how to touch women anymore. In fact, the ones that claim they can.
So are we talking all areas of touch? Are we talking that mental, that emotional, that physical? Or are we just talking about that physical?
All that intimacy you just put on that chart.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about everything there. Like to the
Everything.
point where you can finish each other's sentences. When you touch your woman, she just starts going off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's intimacy. That's all intimacy.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't come about. That only comes about through deep intimacy.
Mm-hmm. All the areas of the things that we were talking about. And we know no one's going to come with 100%.
No.
No one's going to come with 100%. But there are just basic core things and just dealing with people in general. But when you're talking about your person, your lady, your man, if you missing these factors, like what really what we doing? Like really, what are we doing? Stacey, you gonna say something?
Yeah, and what I got from that video is that we talking about all this being intimate with someone else. You need to be intimate with yourself.
Mm,
Love yourself.
mm,
Because when you love yourself, like now we've had our conversations and people call me the cutoff queen, but I feel like after my divorce, it was a choice. It was a choice for me to be by myself for 2 years because like I said, lost myself in my marriage. It was a choice to learn Stacey all over again, to love Stacey all over again. So I'm not saying that someone needs to be perfect, but
Mm-hmm.
I solely believe men and women are not dumb. When they decide to do something, it was a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I would have never done it to them, that's why it's kind of hard for me to even see why you would even do it to me.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
And some of that stuff be non-negotiables and be deal breakers for me out of the fact that I love me.
Yeah.
Because when I watched that video, it was it was I didn't feel like the woman that she was talking about loved herself.
Hmm.
Mm.
And you have to be intimate with yourself.
All aspects of it. Yeah. Yeah.
King always says this whenever I say learn your person.
Mm-hmm.
He says you got to learn yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's two-way street. It's not just learning the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Learn
That's right.
your person. So
That's right.
it's twofold. Exactly what Stacey is saying. And I
That's
just want
right.
to add this. When I listened to that video, and I'm going to say that's one of the most powerful videos I have heard in a long time.
Yeah.
So when I hear women say, I am not going to settle,
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what I believe they mean. They
Mm-hmm.
mean what the lady was talking about in the video.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I believe men need to take that serious instead of jumping on women. Oh, what do you mean you're not going to settle? Well, I got to be perfect. I don't think it has anything to do with being perfect. It's the desire to 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 listen and say, wow, that's how you feel. Yeah, that's what's been happening. I don't want that. I don't want that as a man. I don't want that happening in my relationship. My
Mm-hmm.
relationship with my I don't want her to ever have to say that.
Right. Right. Miss Noisy Box. That's right. King.
What's good? What's good,
Hey,
family?
King.
Hey. Perfect timing. I appreciate you sending the video, but I did not want to play the video
Why?
because I wanted you here. I wanted you here. So perfect timing.
Goodness.
Perfect timing. How was your day?
My day was pretty damn good.
Good. Good, good, good. Good to hear. Good to hear. um, let's put Kevin's statement up and then King, you gonna have the floor. You gonna have the mic. Corey, can you read that, please?
Sure. Men know how. We just got lazy and corrupted by this new digital age. People in general have gotten too comfortable with easy access without putting in the time to develop a meaningful relationship.
I'm
Wow.
glad a man said that because I'm so tired of people saying, men, they don't know me. Yes, they are intentional about whatever they want to be intentional about. They're intentional about their sports game. They've been going to the same barber. They do. So
Yeah, I believe people will make time. The old
a person
saying,
will
old
treat you
adage.
the way you allow it.
Yeah, and people will make time for the things that they
What's
want
important.
to make time for,
Mhm.
to what's important to them.
Mhm.
Tired, hungry, bored, indifferent.
Mhm.
You'll do it.
Yeah.
You'll do it if that's what you desire and that's what you want to do. King, let me ask you this question. We asked at the top. When you hear the word intimacy, when you see that word and hear it, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
As an adult, mature male, man,
Uh,
um, when I hear that, the video I sent to you, it's like as humans, we are
mhm,
hardwired for closeness. We are hardwired for that building, that bonding, that resilience. Um, and there has come a time to where we equate intimacy with physical touch or texting or FaceTiming. But
hmm,
when you really sit back and think about it, what are those things if you are not bonding with the person intimately? And it's not sex, it's talking, it's communicating, it's understanding, it's being in the moment. Uh, so that's kind of what I think about when I think about intimacy.
okay, okay. Thank you. So, like I said, we had different parts this evening, and I asked King to talk about the need for intimacy. Tony kind of broke down for us what intimacy was, and we looked at 11 different types of intimacy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back up, and I'm gonna definitely post it. But yeah, yeah, that thing was nice, King. I'm gonna share it with you. But then Corey talked about the effects of the lack of intimacy. And King is hitting on the parts of the need for intimacy, why there's a need for the intimacy. Um, so, King, I appreciate you. Want to elaborate a little bit more? I think the video that you sent me kind of cut off a little bit. And so, when you're talking about the need for intimacy,
You know, you are sitting down in your safe space and you're saying, I'm good. I got food, I got clothes, I got money, I got a house over my head, I have all these material things. When you sit back, the one thing that is not there, that may not be there depending on your situation, is a partner or
mm,
a family member or a friend. And
mhm,
you can say I'm good all you want, but when you lay down at night, do I have someone that I can talk to, that I can hold? And you may say, "Oh, I don't need that," but you're lying to yourself when you say you don't need that. I've been there before. I was like, I don't need nobody, but I've laid in that bed and looked up at that ceiling and could not sleep because it's like I need something there that can pour into me and I can pour into that. Uh,
mhm,
when you compare people to certain species of animals, um, you know, some of those are wired to be solo, and that's their nature. You have maybe I can't think of a specific animal at right now, but they go mate and they go off into wherever they're going.
mhm,
We can't
mhm.
do that
Right.
unless we are defective somewhere in our growth from lack of intimacy growing up.
There
So
you go.
there is a big defect in that. And it's like, even if you become that person, you're going to sit back and say, I'm missing something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You may go pray about it. You may go meditate about it. You may write about it. You may think about it. But when you sit down and you say, what am I missing? It's going to be some form of intimacy.
Mhm. Mhm.
Wow.
Yep. 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 And we need it regardless. Like you said, I like how you put it in categories. It's not just a man needing a woman and a woman needing a man in a relationship arena. family, friends, in every areas of life. We need each other.
Yeah.
We need
And
the
from
intimacy.
the,
Go ahead, babe.
I'm sorry, I thought that I didn't hear. I thought it was you finished talking. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, Stacey.
Oh, I was just gonna piggyback off of you guys. Is needed because that's how we were created.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it says it is not good for man to be alone.
Alone. That's right.
And if you look at it, the human mind knows that it's needed because I worked in the prison system for years. And what is the greatest form of punishment? Solitary.
Yeah.
Solitary.
So it's much needed.
Yeah, that's a form of torture, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the punishment that they do in prison.
That's a form
Solitary
of
confinement.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say I've self punished myself with that by saying I don't need nobody. I'm tired of heartbreak. I'm tired of trying. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. But I will sit back and be like, damn, I miss going to hang out. I miss going to talk. I miss bonding. I miss, going on a date. And, I got to take off that hard exterior, put it in the corner because it's like at the end of the day, I'm driving myself crazy because I don't have any type of intimacy with somebody. And again, when I was younger, it was sex. It was attention. It was ego. It was arrogance. And then as I've gotten older, I'm not going to say all of that dissipated and went away.
Right.
But when I look at the core of it, it's like, I need somebody there who gets me. I get them. They're like a nucleus, so to speak. They ground me. They help me through things. It's like as long as I know that they're there, they don't even have to be physically right there, but if they're available to me, it's like they're calm.
Okay, here it is. Yeah. Your sound was fading a little bit, but it came back in. Yeah, when people say I don't need anybody, I'm good by myself. I don't need anybody. It's definitely a trauma response. It definitely is because there's no way. There's no way we live in this world, live in this life, and don't need anybody. When a woman says, I don't need a man, I can do that. Chick, you may be able to pay your bills. You may be able to, you've established or whatever, but you need a man. Why? Because God created you that way. He created you to need one another. Corey, can you read that, babe? Corey, you got the better eyes than me and
Women don't want to feel objectified, and men want to feel close. And men want to feel closeness. Intimacy is a safe space for both. Listen to your partner and learn them daily, not just when you're horny.
Read that last sentence again.
Listen to your partner and learn them daily, not just when you're horny.
Because intimacy is not about the physical. It can be, but we don't want to generalize it and make it all about the physical.
The physical intimacy is probably better when those others are met, when one or something of those others is met.
Yeah.
And when it's genuine.
Ain't no probably.
There you go. When it's genuine.
It has to be genuine because you can be out there and have that false sense of intimacy because I've been there, done that, I'm playing a role because it's like, this is what she wants. So I'm going to, put it on strong, this, that, and the other. And you can actually walk away feeling empty. I can say I felt like I used someone and I felt like I used myself, and it was a false sense of intimacy. And it's like, I wasn't even being real. And it's like that just compounded on some other underlying issues that I need to resolve in myself.
Yeah.
I want to add I want to add to what King is saying, and this is a hot moment. Hot means honest, open, and transparent.
Mm-hmm.
When I got with my wife Paula, I had never heard this from a woman. My wife said to me, "Wow, you're actually having sex with me.
Mm.
I can see it in your eyes and on your face that you're no other place but right here with me." And I thought that was just so deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is deep.
Yes. Woo.
I'm sorry. In my head, I'm saying silly stuff. Stop.
You share it, please.
Yeah. Come on.
Don't be holding that in.
I don't know
Yeah.
what is going on tonight. I don't know.
Let me tell you what we're not going to do. We're not going to end or land on a negative, right? Although we're going to talk about it, because we're going to talk about all of it, because it's real, it's life. But we want to end on that place where even if that negative is there for you right now, whoever you may be, or you come into the negative, we're learning things to bring us out of that, to learn how to have that true intimacy, how to be because look, let me put this chart back up, King. This thing is the bomb right here. To learn all of these, look, we were talking about, Tony, what you gave 4? There was like
I gave 4
types of intimacy.
Yeah, and they're on here. They're on here.
And King, yeah, they're on there. And King, I found this earlier, and I told Tony I'm gonna kind of have it in the back pocket and see if. But I'm glad, he mentioned and was like, let's pull this up, because this thing right here, we're loving it.
Conflict intimacy. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, look, he went right to it, y'all. I was saying that was my favorite one. That was the most important one to me. And
That one stands out the most to me out of all of them.
Yeah. Because if we can be upset with each other and have an argument and go at it and still be loving and kind to each other,
Wow.
Man,
Yeah,
that's the bomb right there.
That one stands
Now,
out.
I wanna, since King wasn't here, I want, when the question was asked to Donna and Corey B, what's the first thing you think about when you hear the term intimacy? They both said something similar to number 10.
Mm.
Yep. Because enjoying my partner is that's A+. That's necessary.
Yes, it is necessary.
Yeah. If we can't laugh and giggle and be silly and play, nah, you're not for me.
I would have never thought that would have been
Corey.
a type of intimacy, play intimacy.
Oh, a type of intimacy?
Yeah, but I mean, I see it and I've done it, so I know what it is, but I never thought that would be a type of intimacy.
And it's funny because I said that about many of them. I was like, I never heard of these, but it makes sense because I've experienced them, but I didn't know they were a specific type of intimacy. I thought it was just a part of, being in a relationship.
Right. You're just lumping into intimacy overall in the broad definition and not as specific as these are.
Exactly.
Yep. This is a lot. I love it. 11. I love it. All right. So we talked about what intimacy is. Those core things of what intimacy is. We talked about the effects of having a lack of intimacy. And we talked about a need for intimacy, the need for intimacy. Anything else? Anything I missed, y'all? Anything we missed? Anything? Okay.
Probably a desire for intimacy.
Hmm. So expound on that.
So we can define what intimacy is. We can say there is a need for intimacy, but both people on either side of that definition have to desire it. Like you have to desire to give it, you have to desire to receive it, um, to even make it commonplace between the two of you. Yeah, it's a need, but if you don't desire it, then you might be that person putting up a wall, not giving it or not receiving it. So you have to desire it. Like you have to want it. You have to be open and receptive to receiving it and giving it.
I like that. I like that. Because honestly, people can really just be a fraud, put up an
Yeah.
act. Just I'm here for the moment, or I'm here for for it to be good and real on both ends. That's right. I agree with that. You have to desire it. You have to have a desire for it. Then think about that. See, meeting of the minds. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. I
I
think
got a
we got.
question.
Yes, babe.
So, which type of intimacy to you all is the strongest?
Ooh. Y'all want me to put the chart back up or?
Please do. Please do. Please do.
Okay.
We
Okay.
said number 9, so I just want to know.
Okay. Which one is the strongest? So I mean, it's an individual question, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now that this chart is rocking, I'm definitely sticking with number 9. Yeah, definitely. Because if you can be mad at me, or I can be mad at you, and we still looking at the bigger picture, oh yeah. I think we can handle anything if we can from there. If our foundation is there, we can handle anything.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go with 11.
11 is beautiful.
That's mine.
11 is beautiful. Okay.
So I would say it's hard, it's hard to pick one because again, they're all interconnected. But for me, 8 is the most powerful for me because to me, that's like the ultimate intimacy. You could just
8.
be in the presence of your person, not doing anything.
Yeah, that'd be my second one. And I definitely get it. Because and the reason why I get it, and I'm glad you pointed that out, is because I know a lot of us have been in a situation with someone who could not be comfortable sharing space, doing nothing and enjoying the moment. Like they have to be doing something or you have to say something. And it's like, let's just sit down and chill out. Let's just exist together.
Yeah. Let's just vibe, man. Just vibe.
Let's ceiling watch.
So
Yeah, right.
So let me say this to that, and sit and watch. I agree with that.
I said ceiling watch.
Ceiling watch.
Ceiling watch.
Ceiling.
Right. I'm sorry. Ceiling watch.
And I'm glad you said ceiling watch because that's one of those moments where you're with somebody and y'all just lay down and you both just look at the
ceiling.
Nobody says it. There are no cues, no nothing. You just lay back and just look at the ceiling and just go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that before or after?
Neither.
You just laying there.
Nasty self.
Are you completely out of frame? Yeah. You're completely out of frame. I wish and I know there is a way I could have put this up on the side of us, but I got to work on that. I think it's add a scene on here, but I'm not going to practice it right now. Right now.
Jasmine says 9 and 4.
I'm sorry. Let me put this back. Jasmine said 9 and 4.
9 and
Hey,
4.
Jazz. So,
9 and
okay. So I'm gonna have to put it back up. Y'all seen our lovely and fine faces. So we cool. We gonna put this
For
back up.
spiritual connection to
Yeah.
is me.
So yeah, in the
Mm,
chat, give us your choices. 9 and
mm.
4. Conflict intimacy, spiritual intimacy. Yeah. Shared values. Yeah. Very important. Very important. Kevin, give us yours. Which is yours, Kevin? Greg, give us yours. Which one do you think? I can't see who else is in the chat. My sister may still be here. I'm not sure. Corey, can you read Kevin's comment from the side? Because I don't want to take the chart down.
Yes. Intimacy lights the fire that fuels fire, that sets further actions ablaze. It's a lot of fire.
Mm.
Attitude and projection is the thermostat that regulates the temperature in the moment.
Yeah, that flame on, man.
Yeah, right.
Flame on.
Flame on.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm sorry, he said fuel. He said he was correcting to say fuels the
Fuels.
intimacy is the fire that fuels the passion.
Yeah, we
that
got
sets
it.
further
Yeah,
action
I think we
ablaze.
got it. Yeah.
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 And Stu picked 7 and 10.
That's Mr. Greg. That's
Okay.
fiance. That's fiance.
That's fiance.
Beyonce said 7 and 10. I mean, yeah, you don't have a name anymore. You're fiance. You don't have to be like you have a child. Yeah, they don't even know your name. You're his mom or her dad or yeah. You're fiance.
That's Chat Bay.
Not to be
Yeah.
mistaken with Beyonce.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Greg says 7 and 10, creative intimacy and play intimacy. Oh,
Makes sense.
I see. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Corey, what did you say?
Makes sense.
I didn't say one.
You said
No,
10.
you said 10.
You
Did
said
I?
10.
Oh, I thought you meant the one that was most important.
No, you didn't know.
No. We didn't get to you yet. Fiance was answering. We didn't get to you.
Oh yeah.
No, but what she was saying, describe number 10. She was describing number 10 when she was
Right,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
pegs,
Yeah,
and you do all
that's
this.
what I'm saying. No, Kevin ain't playing. Kevin said 1, 2,
Makes sense.
1 emotional intimacy, physical intimacy, 7 creative intimacy, and 11 witness intimacy. Yep. All right, Corey B, which one is yours or ones?
Okay. Let's say, I'm gonna say 4 and 10.
Okay.
4 and 10.
4 and 10.
We got a match.
We got a match.
We got a match.
Did you say yours, Stacy?
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11, 12.
I'm gonna stick to what I said earlier. 9,
3, 4,
9 and
5,
7.
6, 7, 8, 9,
9
10.
and 7.
11, 12.
9 and 7. Okay. All right, brothers. You 9 and 7s out there.
9 and 7. 9 and 7. You said 9 and 7, Stacy?
I'm sticking to 9 and 7.
Okay.
9 and 7.
All right. That's my man, and I'm sticking with.
Somebody better take
I'm gonna
notes.
stick beside him. I'm
I'm
gonna
stick
stick
beside
him. Stick beside him. Ooh-wee. I love it. All right, y'all. Let me take the chart down. I'm definitely going to put the chart, like I said.
Can you
It
send
will
that to
be
me,
posted.
please?
I will. It will be posted as well. It will be posted. And I apologize, y'all. I did a lot of this tonight, and that's because I was trying to get these videos as we were discussing. So they are on my page. I still have a few more to put up. I'll put a few more videos up on my page and the RLRG page, of course. And I will actually post the chart as well. The intimate shot. All right, y'all. This was good. I loved it. Loved it. I have to tell y'all, gold star tonight, student of the week, Mr. Landy. Only because only because it was perfect timing. Like I wasn't even trying to delay things, and I didn't even look at the time. I knew you said you had an appointment from 8 to 9. I wasn't even looking at the time. But you know how when things just come together and work out and you're not even looking for them to? That's the feeling I have tonight. So you have given me joy, my brother. I
That's
appreciate
what's up.
I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm
I
giddy
got a star
inside
on the
just
wall.
for this moment, for real, for real. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. So we're gonna close this thing out. Oh, what is mine? I didn't say mine. Did I say mine?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't know. But you can say
Kevin.
it again if you did.
Kevin is asking, did I say
You
mine?
did
Okay.
in the very beginning. You said it. You were the first person to answer.
You
Well,
said
was it before?
conflict intimacy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Number
yeah,
9.
yeah. Mine was 9 and 10, Kevin.
9.
9 and 10. Wait, let me see. Am I conflict? Yeah. 9 and 10. Yep, 9 and 10 was mine. All right, y'all. Intimacy, the ultimate necessity.
Yes.
Ultimate necessity. All right, Stace, we're gonna start with you. What's your closing thoughts? What you got?
Intimacy, you can't live with it, and you cannot not live without it. And just like Nike, do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Tony, what you got? What you think?
So I'm gonna throw something out, and you'll never get it out of your head. In to me see. Into me see.
Into me see. Yes. Yes. I'm sitting here writing it down and I'm like, duh. I had a duh moment. I'm like, he said you'll never forget it. So I always grab my pen or pencil when
Oh
somebody
my
says
goodness.
something's gonna be profound. And I literally wrote it. And I'm like, into me see. Oh, that's right. And we didn't even think to say that. Like, perfect, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. King, what you got? What's your closing thoughts?
We are human. We are hardwired for intimacy. Don't fight it. And if you have trouble tapping into it, if you pray, pray. Seek therapy, go therapy. If you meditate, meditate. Just don't think that you are whole by fighting away from intimacy.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
That's wonderful.
Oh, I should have left King for last. Good gracious.
No, you got me at the right time.
Hey, look,
Right. Come on, Corey. What you got, man?
let's pull him in because he deep.
Right. Right. Throw that light. King! You okay? That brother
Yeah.
out in the abyss.
Oh man.
Corby, what you got, man?
I know what she's gonna say.
You get Kegels.
You on mute. Dang on it. Wait, we gotta start over.
what? Do you know
Hold on. Okay. Corey B, what you got? What's your closing?
Well, 2 things. One, I learned tonight: eat the cake. Help us out. Okay, help us out. Help us out. And the other one was do your kegels. That'll return the favor.
Did you see the video I sent? I put it. Y'all see the video I put in the group chat? The lady that I told y'all I come across her videos, and you just
Yes.
and she'll be like, "Give me 45 kegels." Like I hadn't seen her videos in so long, and I'm just scrolling on TikTok, and all I heard was, I said, "Dang."
Yes, I had to think about it, but yes, I saw it.
You saw it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
she
saw
was like, hold the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Men also do what, Corey?
You kegels.
Work on that pelvic floor, man.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Because we need you,
Mm, mm,
all of you.
Mm,
mm.
mm.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
working on mines now.
We can take a moment.
And I'm with a straight face.
That's right. And Tony ain't moved, so I'm assuming he working. It's like, is Tony screen frozen?
No, he's doing
No.
his kegels.
Tony counting. I love it.
3, 4, 5,
I love
6,
it.
7, 8, 9, 10,
10,
11,
11,
12.
12.
That's too fast. That's too fast.
Yeah, that's way too fast.
Yeah, that's way too fast. That's like you're trying to not go to the bathroom. You're doing it that quick, like you see it tight.
Hey, so do it like Count. Hey, do it like Count Dracula. 1. Ha 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 ha.
Ooh, ha, ha, ha,
3 kegels.
ha, ha.
What's wrong with y'all?
You done took a
I
turn.
love y'all to pieces.
Oh, man.
Alright.
Mm.
Intimacy. Hey, eat the cake and leave no crumbs.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
Kevin.
you know.
All right, y'all. Tony has a flight in the morning, so we want to make sure he gets some sleep. Love you guys. Thank you all for joining us.
See you
We will
later.
see y'all next
Bye.
week. Hey, to let y'all know. Hold on. Y'all can go if y'all need to, but I just want to let everybody know and let the audience know. Next week it will be all men on the platform. Next week it will just be the men. It will just be the men. I'm gonna give y'all a dog. I forget that quick, Tony. I be having these topics in my head and I forget what I say. I know what we're talking about, but I need to get the topic title. So next week, the topic title is why are there so many corrections for men? Why are there so many corrections for men? So we will have all men on the platform next week. We got a few professionals in the room, including the marriage redeveloper, Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony King, you are definitely going to be in. You already know. Y'all already know. But we will have 3 other gentlemen join us next week. And they come from different levels of professionalism. So next week, we'll see you guys. Nothing but the brothers. Good night.
Nice.
Peace.
Peace.